The priceless gem. In a small cheerful village lived Shamlal, a poor but good natured farmer. He worked on other people's land, sang while plowing, and smiled through sweat and sun. He was so simple that he thought change meant just coins jingling in a pocket. One day, the village head called him over and said, Shamlal, you're honest and hardworking, but you've never seen the world beyond your fields. Take this 100 rupees. Go to the fair and buy something nice for your wife and son. Shamlal's eyes widened like full moons. 100 rupees? I'll make them so happy. His wife clapped her hands. Bring me a silk sari, one with gold threads. His son jumped up. A wooden horse that gallops when you push it. At the fair, Shamlal's eyes darted from sweets to toys to glittering saris. The colors, the smells, the music, everything was magical. He walked into a sari shop and asked shyly, How much for this beautiful sari? 500 rupees, said the shopkeeper. Shamlal grinned and held out his single 100. Will this be enough? The shopkeeper frowned. You can't buy a silk sari with that. Try the cotton section. Feeling embarrassed, Shamlal left, but he didn't give up. He went to the toy stall and asked for a wooden horse. 200, said the shopkeeper. Will you take 100 now? Shamlal asked hopefully. The man laughed and shook his head. If I did that, I'd have a line of dreamers and no toys left. As Shamlal sat by a sweet stall, sighing deeply, a kind old jeweler sitting nearby noticed him. You look troubled, my friend. Lost something? Shamlal smiled weakly. Not lost, just not enough. I wanted to buy things for my family, but my money's too small. The jeweler chuckled softly. No money is small, my friend, only our understanding of it. Let me show you something. He took out a small gem, shining faintly in the light. How much do you think this is worth? Maybe 20 rupees, guessed Shamlal. The jeweler smiled. Try 200. Shamlal's eyes went wide. 200? But it's so tiny. The jeweler nodded. That's the secret. Value isn't about size or noise. It's about what's inside. He leaned closer. If you want more, you must first understand what things are worth. Use your 100 wisely, not quickly. Something clicked in Shamlal's mind. He looked around and noticed a cloth merchant selling simple cotton saris. How much for this one? 80 rupees. He bought it, not silk, but soft and lovely. Next, he bought his son a small spinning top for 10 rupees. Not a horse, but something that twirled joyfully in the dirt. And with the last 10, he bought sweets for all of them to share. When he returned home, his wife touched the sari and smiled. It's so soft. His son spun the top on the floor, laughing, and they all shared the sweets together. Shamlal felt something warm in his heart, a glow brighter than gold. The next day, he went back to the fair and handed the jeweler a guava as a gift. You taught me something precious yesterday, he said. Ah, smiled the jeweler. Then I gave you my most priceless gem, wisdom. When we understand the value of what we have, even 100 rupees can buy a world of happiness.